Shortly. Thank you. Well, today a major shakeup still being felt, stretching from Flowery Branch to the Bends here in Atlanta. After yesterday's season finale, the team announced it has fired head coach Raheem Morris after just 2 seasons. Team owner Arthur Blank also fired general manager Terry Fontenot after 5 consecutive losing seasons. In a statement from the team owner Arthur Blank, he said in part, "I have great personal affinity for both Raheem and Terry and appreciate their hard work and dedication to the Falcons. But the results on the field have not met our expectations or those of our fans and leadership." We have team coverage for you this morning on this big shakeup. Reggie Chapman is here to discuss what's behind this move. But let's start this morning with 11 Alive's Dan Kennedy outside the Bends for us. Dan, a lot of fans certainly have a lot to say this morning.
Yeah, because there were just such high expectations heading into the season. And, you know, midway through the season, many thought that head coach Raheem Morris was on the hot seat. But then the team really firing up the engines for these last few games, winning 4 straight. You might be forgiven if you thought perhaps Morris would return next season. But that is not to be. And some fans we spoke to say perhaps it's for the best.
Yeah, last game of the season, obviously the energy's high. You win a game. It's a different story, but you know the decision has been long in the making, and I think it's the right decision to be made.
I think the timing is suspect. I think the timing is hard, and you never wish somebody to lose their job. So I think that is hard, but I think a change is needed. So we'll see how that pans out.
And so now that change begins. Owner Arthur Blank begins that search for a new coach and a new GM immediately. They're obviously going to have some outside consulting firms helping with that. Jonathan and Reggie, now becomes the speculation of who's going to be the next Falcons coach. I was already Googling in the last 30 minutes some short lists for candidates. But, you know, it's kind of a puzzle piece at this point. It's really the coaching carousel beginning. What teams get rid of whom and who could perhaps end up in Atlanta next year? That's a big question.
Yeah, a lot of questions. Still very, very early. Thank you so much, Dan. We appreciate it. Now let's bring in sports anchor Reggie Chapman. Reggie, this caught a lot of people by surprise, I think, especially because of how the Falcons finished the season. People thought maybe they'll give them one more season.
Yeah, people thought that, but ultimately it was not the case. At one point this season, the team was 4-9, and there was talk that Morris could be on the hot seat. But after beating the Saints yesterday, the team rallied to finish 8-9 on the season. But this is the key. They missed the playoffs once again.